Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Government approves continuation of schemes worth around 13,000 crore rupees for development of northeastern region till 2025-26. Ram Temple in Ayodhya to be inaugurated on 1st of January 2024, says Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Centre stays all tourism activities at holy Jain site Sammed Shikharji in Jharkhand. India to achieve 50 lakh metric tons capacity of green hydrogen production before the deadline of 2030. In cricket, Sri Lanka sets a target of 207 runs for India in second T20 match in Pune. The government has approved the continuation of schemes of the Ministry of Development of the Northeastern region with an outlay of 12,882 crore rupees for the balance period of the 15th Finance Commission. The extension of the approved schemes would enable better planning for the implementation of the schemes. The balance period of the Commission is from 2022-23 to 2025-26. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Development of Northeastern Region Minister G. Kishan Reddy has informed that of the total outlay, over 8,139 crore rupees have been approved for the Northeast Special Infrastructure Scheme. Mr. Reddy said the objectives of the schemes of the Ministry of Dona are to supplement the efforts of the different central ministries and departments on one hand and the needs of the Northeastern region states on the other for welfare activities.
सभी पार्टी हो, सभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो, सभी सिविल सोसाइटी हो, मिलजुल कर विकास के दृष्टि पे नॉर्थ ईस्ट को आगे लाने के लिए प्रयास करें। मेरा पूरा विश्वास है डोनर मंत्रालय के द्वारा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स को, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया मिनिस्ट्रीज को, नॉर्थ ईस्ट को विकास के रास्ते पर ले जाने के लिए पूरा नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हम कटिबद्ध है।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah said today Ram Temple in Ayodhya will be inaugurated on the 1st of January 2024. Mr. Shah was addressing public meetings at Dharmanagar in the North District and Sabroom in the South District after the launch of the Tripura BJP's Jan Vishwas Yatra.
1 जनवरी 2024 को अयोध्या में गगनचुंबी राम मंदिर वहां पर आपको तैयार। एक साल 2 साल जाने दीजिए, अपना माँ त्रिपुरा सुंदरी का मंदिर भी ऐसा भव्य बनेगा कि पूरी दुनिया यहाँ देखने को है।
The Home Minister asserted that the BJP-led government in Tripura has brought all-round development in the state. He further said that since the BJP came into power in 2018 in the state, the double-engine government has successfully delivered welfare for the people of the state in terms of connectivity, social welfare, healthcare, agriculture and others.
3.5 लाख मकानों का आवंटन किया, उनको नए घर दिए जाएंगे। त्रिपुरा जैसे छोटे राज्य में 10,000 करोड़ से ज्यादा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के काम हुए। 850 किलोमीटर से ज्यादा लंबा नेशनल हाईवे बनाने का काम शुरू हुआ। इसके साथ साथ 73,000 माताओं को प्रतिमाह 5,000 रुपया मातृवंदना योजना में मिल रहा है।
The purpose of the Yatra is to showcase the developmental works done by the BJP government since its inception. The 8-day program will cover 60 constituencies in the state. Power and New and Renewable Energy Minister R.K. Singh has said India will emerge as the most competitive source of green hydrogen and ammonia for the world. Terming the government's decision for the National Green Hydrogen Mission as a bold and pioneering step, the minister expressed confidence that the country will achieve 50 lakh metric tons of the annual production of green hydrogen before the deadline of 2030.
Carbon capture also, we have a successful pilot going. So that again is something which we are going to expand. Now in this, the mission lays down targets of 5 million tons of green hydrogen production per annum by 2030.
Briefing media in New Delhi today, Mr. Singh said the country is working to reduce the dependence on fossil fuel imports and the Green Hydrogen Mission will help in achieving energy autonomy. The centre has stayed all tourism activities at the holy Jain site Sammed Shikharji in Jharkhand. The Environment Ministry has directed the Jharkhand government to immediately take all steps necessary to protect its sanctity. Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav today met Jain community members in Delhi who have been urging to protect the sanctity of Sammed Shikharji. The minister assured them that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is committed to preserving and protecting the rights of the Jain community over all their religious sites, including Sammed Shikharji. The Ministry of Environment had received several representations from different organizations representing the Jain community about the issues related to certain activities taking place at Parasnath Wildlife. The state government has been asked to strictly enforce the relevant provisions of the management plan of the Parasnath Wildlife Sanctuary that specifically prohibit damage to flora or fauna, coming with pet animals, playing loud music and sale of liquor, among others. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, issued a show-cause notice to Air India crew members and pilots of the New York-Delhi flight in connection with the urination incident on board in November last year. The DGCA said in a statement that show-cause notices have been issued to all accountable parties as to why enforcement action should not be taken against them for dereliction of their regulatory obligations. They have been given 2 weeks' time to submit their reply to DGCA. Future action will be taken based on their replies. The incident of a passenger misbehavior which occurred on the AI-102 flight on the 26th of November last year came to the notice of the DGCA yesterday. For fact-finding, the DGCA sought the details of the incident from Air India. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari conducted an aerial inspection of expressways under construction between Bengaluru, Chennai and Bengaluru-Mysuru today. Later, speaking to media persons, Mr. Gadkari said the Bengaluru-Chennai expressway is likely to be ready by March 2024 and the Bengaluru-Mysuru expressway is likely to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi next month. He informed that a shorter greenfield route between Bengaluru and Chennai will reduce travel distance and travel time. This will also reduce the logistics cost from 16% to less than 10%. Diplomatic advisor to the French President Emmanuel Macron, Emmanuel Bon, today called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. On this occasion, Mr. Modi highlighted the close cooperation between India and France in various domains of their strategic partnership, including defence, security and the Indo-Pacific. He also welcomed France's support to India's G20 presidency. Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Anurag Singh Thakur, today said having G20 presidency at a time when India is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is a matter of great pride for the country. He was interacting with the media in Guwahati. The minister is in Guwahati on a day-long visit to review the preparedness of the Youth 20 Inception meeting in the state. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas PBD will be held from the 8th to the 10th of January at Indore in Madhya Pradesh. Briefing media in New Delhi this evening, Secretary CPV and OIA in the External Affairs Ministry, Dr. Asaf Saeed, said the formal inauguration of the PBD convention will be done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the 9th of January. President of Guyana, Dr. Mohammad Irfan Ali, will be the chief guest and Suriname President Chandrika Prasad Santokhi will be the special guest of honor. Pravasi Bharatiya Divas 2023 has special significance as this year marks 75 years of India's independence. This will also be the first PBD convention as India enters the Amrit Kal.
We have ministerial level delegations from Mauritius, Malaysia, Panama and big delegations of diaspora from several countries including again Mauritius, UAE, US, Qatar and Oman besides of course other countries. We have 5 plenary sessions planned in the PBD on the themes of youth, healthcare, soft power, Indian workforce and women. 4 of these sessions would be headed by cabinet ministers and again this is the very first time that we have cabinet ministers for various sessions and the panelists are drawn from different walks of life.
Landslides continue in Joshimath town of Chamoli district in Uttarakhand. Over 500 families and several hotels have been affected. The district administration has issued toll-free number 8171748602 for quick relief to the people affected by landslides. Also, the administration is keeping an eye on the landslide and land subsidence. State's Cabinet Minister Satpal Maharaj informed that affected people were being shifted to other safer places. A complete plan will be prepared soon in this matter and further action will be taken as per requirement, he added. NIA today conducted searches at 6 locations and arrested 2 operatives in connection with the Shivamogga ISIS conspiracy case. It conducted searches in the districts of Dakshina Kannada, Shivamogga, Davanagere and Bengaluru. The case relates to a conspiracy hatched by the accused to further the terror activities of the Islamic State to endanger the unity, security and sovereignty of the country. During the searches, digital devices and incriminating documents were seized from the houses of the accused and the suspects. Further investigations in the case are in progress. Pope Francis paid tribute to his predecessor, former Pope Benedict XVI, today at a funeral attended by tens of thousands of mourners at St. Peter's Square. The remains of Pope Benedict XVI were interred in a tomb in the grottos under the main floor of St. Peter's Basilica. In Rajasthan, in view of the severe cold wave conditions, winter vacations in government and private schools in most of the districts have been extended by 2 more days. Along with this, the Education Department has authorized the district administration to change the timings of private and government schools and declare holidays till the 15th of January. Our correspondent reports that the Met Department has issued a cold wave alert in the state for the next 2 days.
The minimum temperature in 5 cities, Sikar, Churu, Fatehpur, Mount Abu and Jobner come down into minus. Temperature was recorded around freezing point in these cities for the 3rd consecutive day. The day temperature has also dropped below 20 degrees Celsius. In most of the cities, dense fog has affected rail and road traffic in many districts. The Met Department has issued a red alert for severe cold wave in Alwar, Junjunu, Sikar, Churu, Nagaur and Sriganganagar districts. Today, orange alert has been sounded for 7 districts and yellow alert for 10 districts. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
An earthquake of 5.9 magnitude occurred at Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan at 7:55 this evening. The tremors were felt in Delhi and other parts of North India. The Sensex and the NSE Nifty today witnessed losses. Index of top 30 companies at Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex ended below 60,400 level. A report from the business desk.
The Sensex fell 304 points to settle at 60,353. The Nifty also slipped 51 points to finish at 17,992. At the forex markets, the rupee appreciated 25 paise to close at 82 rupees and 55 paise against the American unit. At the multi-commodity exchange, gold futures for February was trading at 55,520 rupees per 10 grams. Silver futures for March was trading at 68,335 rupees per kilogram and crude oil prices rose more than 2%. Rajesh Lake for AIR News.
Union Minister of State for Home Nityanand Rai said it is the need of the hour to strengthen the police intellectually, physically and organizationally and transform it into a smart force. Addressing the function after inaugurating the 3rd National Conference of Heads of Investigative Agencies in Jaipur today, Mr. Rai said the centre is constantly making efforts to modernize the police. In the 2nd T20 International at the Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium, Pune, Sri Lanka has set a target of 207 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in the allotted 20 overs. In a blistering knock, Captain Dasun Shanaka scored 56 runs in 22 balls. For India, Umran Malik was the leading wicket taker with 3 wickets. Now let us have a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. National capital Delhi will have dense fog under prevailing cold wave conditions. Minimum temperature expected to be 6 degrees Celsius. Maximum will be around 14 degrees. Mumbai expected to have mainly clear sky. Kolkata also will have a mainly clear sky. Chennai is expected to have generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Government approves continuation of schemes worth around 13,000 crore rupees for the development of northeastern region till 2025-26. Ram Temple in Ayodhya to be inaugurated on 1st of January 2024, says Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Centre stays all tourism activities at holy Jain site, Sammed Shikharji in Jharkhand. India to achieve 50 lakh metric tons capacity of green hydrogen production before the deadline of 2030. And in cricket, Sri Lanka sets a target of 207 runs for India in 2nd T20 match in Pune. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.